Hi everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I'm in a woodland in my local area this week. This video is about, I've been thinking about it, and it's about persistence, returning time and time again to the same location. I must have come here dozens of times. There's a gnarly little tree down here that when the sun hits it in the right conditions, it just looks incredible. But I'm just never happy with the shot, so I keep coming back time and time again just to get that perfect shot. I want winter shot really. I know we're like autumn at the minute, but I want like a winter shot with frost, fog, you name it, sun coming through the canopy. But am I ever going to get that? I don't know. So I've just popped along today because the sun is setting in that direction and hopefully it's going to light up the side of the tree. I've just seen a composition here as I'm walking through of some acorns, old acorns on the floor, and the sun's actually casting shadows through. So I'm going to set up down there and have a go at that, and then we'll make our way down to this tree and I'll show you exactly why I think it's so cool. So as you can see, I've got the camera set up really low down. Got some acorns in the foreground and the sun, so I'm trying to get a bit of a sun star on that, and it's casting shadows onto the ground, so that's what I'm looking at. So that's the basic composition I'm trying to get, but it's just a question of patience and waiting for the sun to come in and out of the clouds. So I mean, I've got all afternoon. Finished work an hour ago. This is literally 10 minutes from my work, so just thought I'd come by and see what I can capture really. It's just a case of doing different exposures, trying to get that sun star, and then I'll blend along a higher exposure and a slower exposure together. I can't speak. I'm also using no filters at the moment, just because I'm trying to get that sun star, so I don't want any filters to prevent me from doing that. So I'm just using the 16-35 lens and the camera at the moment. So just found this really nice composition. I just saw it when I was looking through the corridor of trees. So it's just a really gnarly tree in the background. When the sun hits the side of it, I'm hoping it'll light it up and give it a really nice effect. So it's the 80-200 for this. I'll set it up and I'll give it a go. So my camera's set up there. Now I suppose this all boils down to being self-critical, doesn't it? But it's not a bad thing to be self-critical. You know, if you love coming out and taking pictures, it doesn't matter if it takes you 10, 20, 30 times to get that perfect shot. So I don't think it's a bad thing being self-critical. You're only aiming for the best, aren't you? Which that's what you want from your photography. So different conditions obviously make for a different shot. So, you know, as it stands right now, we're in summer turning into autumn, so you've got all that colour in the trees, but that's a good thing, you know. But then in winter it'll be all bare and it'll have a different look to it. But it's just about coming out and trying to get that shot that makes you the happiest, really, I think. So persistence is the word. Some would say it's self-critical, but persistence is probably a nicer way of putting it. So I'm just going to park myself where my camera is, if you can see it somewhere over there, and I'm just going to wait for this light to hit the side of the tree, which, if the clouds clear, which looks like they will do, then I'll go through some settings with you as well. I'm on the 80-200 telephoto lens, because I'm trying to crop the shot, trying to keep it quite tight. I don't want all the foliage around it, and there's a lot of trees that are breaking through as well, left and right. So I'm just going for a crop. The light is actually happening now, so settings wise at the minute, I've actually got a polarizer on, because there is a lot of damp bark on the tree, and I just want to take any shine off that. I want to keep it really silhouetted. So I've got a polarizer on. It's probably not doing much, but that's what I want to do. So it's doing enough for me. I'm on f11 at the moment, and I'm moving between f11 and f9. So at the minute I'm on a second with that polarizer. Probably be on a lot faster shot if I didn't have the polarizer on. And yeah, I'm coming up with some really nice stuff. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, don't be afraid of returning to the same spot time and time again, because every time you go back to a spot, it's new. The conditions are different, the light's different, the seasons are different, so you're getting a different shot every time. And at the end of the day, it's what makes you happy. So if you're happy and your shot turns out amazing and you can brag about it to all your friends and family, then you're on to a winner. So as you can see, I've found a little mushroom and I'm getting a bit creative with it. So basically backlighting it. Well, I'm doing different positions. So I've got a little LED fill light that I use for doing like urbex photography, going into any dark places really. I'm actually using the 80-200 on a tripod, really low down, and I'm basically lighting it up. I'm just using different angles with it, playing around. I've dressed the area, so I've cleared the area, dug a hole, put the fill light in it, done a few shots from that, and then I've used a stick basically and rammed it in the ground, angled the fill light around it, and it's coming up with some really nice compositions. Using a really fast shutter speed to keep it dark, and yeah, the light's doing its job really. So I've dressed it with some dried twigs around the mushroom, just to give it a nice natural look, and some leaves, and yeah, it's looking quite nice. So that's all from the vlog this week. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, can you like, subscribe and share? Please leave a comment down below. Just tell me, you know, do you go back to things time and time again, to the same composition? I'd like to know if it's other people and not just me. And whether you liked the fill light photography with the mushroom. I just saw it, thought I'd give it a go. So until next week's journey or whatever I end up doing, see you later.